Well, folks, this is the last, for the moment, this is the last time we'll see a group gather around here for any reason or another. You know, just like the other signs we saw on the door, closed by 8 a.m. We're beginning to see that more and more. Our lifestyle is beginning to cost us a little problem here, but we gonna come back. We gonna come back.
About this a lot, and what it's turned out to be at this point is that the patients really need to stick their faith in this, and because the federal government, they don't care about the pot clubs. They're not interested in the dispensaries. But from the old ACT UP days, when the patients are the people that are in front of the federal government and saying stop, they listen. They will not listen until people say, hey, enough is enough. So I think the patient movement needs to really grow.
That's exactly right. You know what's interesting? I want to see who was there on our first march. You follow what I mean?
How many years ago are we talking about?
1995?
Okay.
I want to see, and I mean, our first march was from 1444 Market Street to City Hall. I mean, that's where we first rapped on the door because nothing had been passed. We didn't have a 215. So that's where we went. And if I told you I smoked cannabis on the steps of City Hall...
You did, and I took a great photo of you.
Okay.
Hello, lady.
Hello.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing fine. Yeah. How about you?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. This here, it looks like it's a unity of the cannabis movement, but is it?
I hope so. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, exactly.
All of the groups that are the clubs that are closing, I don't see the rest of them here.
You got a point. You got a point there, don't you?
Yeah. So how long y'all been part of the cannabis movement?
1996.
Oh, 96.
Well, depending when I started smoking, it would be 70 something.
How about 64?
Yeah, exactly.
64 for you?
Your first joint?
Yeah, and you? You remember?
69.
69?
That was probably 71 for me.
71?
Yeah.
I think mine was 68.
Yeah.
68 overseas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So after the club closed, will y'all have access and still have access to your medicine, or will it's going to be a inconvenience?
It's inconvenience. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
We're actually not from We're from Sonoma County.
Whoa, Sonoma County. Yeah.
Seems to
Vapor Room was the best place I thought. Yeah, very good, compassionate, people, caring. They really helped a lot of people. They looked after people.
Kathy Smith.
Yeah, Captain Smith is hoping.
Yeah.
I want to thank y'all very much, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Hugo. Just don't eat that rock. Okay?
Hello, y'all.
Hi.
How you doing? Good. Good. I see you have the whole family out here for support today.
We do.
Why?
Wow.
That's the right thing to do, you know? It's like it's a disgusting situation, I feel, that these four attorneys are taking it upon themselves to go against Prop 215 and SB 420 for, was it 14, 15, 16 years? We've had a law here. I'm disappointed in our governor. I'm disappointed in all the mayors and all the people of the state that don't stand up for our law or our patients. I think there's a lot that those people could be doing to protect patients. And not just the patients. Patients don't exist in a vacuum. Patients don't exist in a vacuum. You know? It's like the pharmacies or whatever. You don't expect people to make their own pills and make their own aspirins and make their own things. So these dispensaries, you can tell people are very excited about all this stuff.
Yes.
These dispensaries are a very big part of providing care for people. And I would say that, you know, you hear a lot of misinformation, a lot of reefer madness still exists, a lot of myths, but these dispensaries actually have a positive impact on the communities and lower the crime in the communities for obvious logical reasons. I mean, you can understand that pretty easily. It's not a big mystery.
We brought out the whole family because we're able to, you know. I don't think everybody is able to.
Very
and,
true, very true.
I think it's important that people see that there are parents who are willing to stand up and say, yes, I support medical marijuana. And I feel safer with my children around that than if there was alcohol and pharmaceutical, oxycodone, all kinds of drugs that our culture accepts. And yet they persecute marijuana, which has 0 deaths, which has positive impact. And yet we condone these other things that have a really negative impact on our communities. So that's why we're out walking.
All right, I thank you very much. This is a moment. This is a moment. This is a cannabis moment. It is. It is a cannabis moment. How y'all doing?
All right.
Good. I didn't think I would see that. I'm happy to see y'all two together.
Wait a minute, we go back to about mid-90s. Am I right about that? When you
Yes,
guys
we
brought
do.
Honeybud
Yep.
by,
Yep.
and then watch you guys get your own club and develop something really, really good. Hell yes.
This is true.
He's better than that.
Yes, yes.
We're both.
All right. What is today? What is today in the cannabis movement? How y'all
You know,
feeling?
I'm not really sure if anything has changed. We were back walking the streets in 1994, 95, before 215. Our first march was to City Hall. We had to work with city officials, and we wanted to make sure that they knew we were here. We had a great group there, and then we kind of expanded out. Hall of Justice, the Federal Building.
You keep saying we. Can you throw out some names?
Community.
Tell me those names.
Oh,
A lot of
no.
people don't even know them people.
Yeah, but there were so many people that helped write 215, who's helped this development. I can't just here. Kathy, Steve, Wayne, and I. Well, there's Steve. There's so many people that that were there and good people. All right. So that's what it was. And when we say we're looking at that energy that was had, and now we're doing the same damn stuff.
We would have to include hundreds and thousands of people who came out. The patients are always coming out for us and trying to keep up our rights. Like Wayne says, it's been going on since the 90s, and it seems like nothing has changed. Here we are on the street again.
We've got more clubs, patients are doing much better, cultivators are doing much better, et cetera, et cetera. Our federal government's just out of line with what we're trying to do. But they've always been out of line. So it's just, that's just how it is.
Start really paying attention when things show
Thank you.
Thank you.